I had a teacher named Walter who I got to practice Qigong with a bunch. And he would always say, always remember to drink warm water in the morning. 98 degrees, same as the body. So then the body doesn't have to work to cool down the water or warm it up. And I was like, that makes sense. Always remember to open your water bottle. Now we practice Qigong. Good Qigong. In general, you'll notice that I raise my hands on an inhale, on a rise, on a visualization of upward movement, and I lower my hands on an exhale, on a rooting into the earth, on a grounding intention. And so I invite you to connect both of those with meaning to my hands so that I may conduct you as a maestro does a band. I invite you at minimum to inhale when I suggest and exhale when I suggest. And at most, do whatever kind of silly, goofy stuff I'm doing and whatever feels intuitively right for you to do. Blowing with your lips like that. There's reasons to do it, so you don't need to know the reasons, just do whatever you feel like. You'll see that I like to wiggle a lot. I like to do this bachata, salsa, pelvis. I do not claim to be yet masterful in the ways of Spanish dance, but I've been moving my spine and my pelvis. For a couple years now. You can shake it out sometimes if you want to. Life gives you a lot of stuff to shake out. You can shake that out. That's fun. I started off rocking side to side, like my teacher told me to, like this. The rocking. Also, fun fact, if my eye ever looks half open, it's because I was born a little different. I had a droopy eye, like Rocky Balboa, and they cut it open and I believe tightened the muscle. So now it doesn't close all the way sometimes. If you'll notice when you notice, right now I'm clenching them to keep my eyes shut because I'm squinting. It's sunny out and I like to close my eyes. Now let that go. I like this idea. Just as trees grow upon the scalp of the earth, so too does hair grow on the scalp of your head. As above, so below, as within, so without. that brings me to Qigong slapping. So you can wake up the tissue and slap off that which no longer needs to be with you. And aggressive rubbing, not so hard that it hurts you, but intentionally. Wake up the lymph nodes, wake up the thyroid gland, wake up the voice, wake up the neck, wake up the cervical curvature. Breathe in, twist, breathe out. Other side, inhale. Notice where your neck hurts. Notice where your ankles hurt. Notice where your whatever's. It doesn't have to hurt. You don't have to notice where it hurts. I don't want to implant you with this seed of pain, but I find sensation, like when I said that, I was feeling a tightening of my Achilles tendon on my left side. What's it mean? I don't know. Who cares? Like in this moment, it's not about diagnosis. It's about feeling. And so I feel it. And I'm grateful to feel it. It makes me want to stretch that hamstring. Maybe that's intuitively the right answer. Maybe I find that stretching the other side ends up being the more important one. Who knows? I'll just keep listening to my body, and I'll keep bringing this time of intentional awareness. And gratitude for the sun, man. It's cold, I'm not gonna lie, it's February, but it's sunny here in Washington. And I am grateful to have a safe place surrounded in green to do Qigong in the morning. I invite you to come down to test your squat out. And my knees used to hurt. I didn't always have the ability to drop straight down all the way before. And now when I'm at the end range of the knee, I can feel where the rotational torque brings a little discomfort. Flat back, halfway lift, inhale. And exhale. All the way down. Inhale. All the way up this next time. Vertebra by vertebra. Vertebra by vertebra. Don't take yourselves too seriously. Rub the sacrum. It's back here. And say thank you, body. You know what I mean? Thank you, body. Okay, let's stoke the Tian fire. The lower Tian. Let's go. So, it's like this, right? Ish. Whatever feels right for you. It's down here. It's not up here. It's down here. It's your center, right? You sink into your quad. Tian, it rotates, and you want to inhale almost like a water wheel. And I like to think up the back. You can rotate however it feels right for you, I suppose. And then exhale and see it rotating faster and faster, rotating in multiple dimensions simultaneously. The next step you can visualize with it. If you could think of one, you could two layered on top of each other. What that new momentum looks like. Anyway. You stoke it like that. Ooh, and when I do this breath, inhale, puff tummy out. That's a tricky one. Inhale, exhale. It's all ideally down here, lower lung breath, diaphragm breath. But you breathe wherever you breathe. Good job for breathing. And so when you inhale, but we're focusing on the area in this region. And so inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. My nose got cold. My nostrils got cold, so I continued the breath with my mouth. There's a lot of good sounds you can make to vibrate your vagus nerve and stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system to chill out. I've heard shh, almost sounds like the ocean to me, or the wind. Shh. I've heard humming. People that say Om like to say Om. It's cold out here. That's the end of my practice today. I'm going inside to warm up.